Hey everybody, welcome back to Covers and Commentary and another episode of Drummer Reacts. And I know I'm probably a little late to this one, but it has been a damn good time to be a Linkin Park fan, because with the release of Meteora's 20th anniversary album, we got a ton of songs dropped that have just been lost, including the song Lost, which was incredible. And I began listening through these and I realized I should probably at least react to one of them. And so I picked one that sounded like it was going to be pretty epic, which is Massive. So today we're going to be listening to Massive. I'm going to be giving some of my thoughts on it, what I notice for the song itself. And yeah, let's just dive right into Massive by Linkin Park. Hearing Chester's voice now, so many years after he's passed. Let's get into it. Here we go. And this... Oh, wow. Already with the, opening drum samples here. Ooh! That beat right in the start. Now we get the real drums. Okay, I'm glad this was the one I picked to do the reaction to. This is already doing so well. It's doing so much for me already. Ooh. Very subdued vocals, actually. Also, this is just a thing that they're doing with their music videos, all of them, where it's like this AI-generated stuff. It's kind of cool. It feels... wow. Ooh. Oh, man. This is really good. Wow. That riff too. That's so good. How does a song that was made... I'm not the first person to say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. How does a song that was not good enough for an album for Linkin Park 20 years ago, how is a song that wasn't good enough for an album 20 years ago with Linkin Park so much better than so much of the music that's coming out now? How is this song... Like, we take for granted so many of these little tropes, like, you know, the staggered offbeat with the bass drum, or, you know, starting a song out with like the crunched down or compressed and sort of subdued drum sample beats. Like, we take that all for granted now, but like 20 years ago, that was huge. Even before that, when Linkin Park was doing it, that was such a crazy, unique thing. Like, there are so many of these sort of like nu metal and alt-rock bands that we just take some of the stuff that they pioneered for granted. And it's, oh my gosh, hearing it from Linkin Park, like, you have to almost remind yourself that you're not just like, oh, I'm listening to another, you know, whatever type song. You are actually listening to what would have been, for its time, still a new, or still a fairly, like, not revolutionary, that's not the right word, but still a very, like, out there or extreme concept for some musical stylings, but yet they're just... Linkin Park's just on it. God, these guys were just so ahead of their time. It's also interesting to hear, like... I can't tell if this is Mike Shinoda or this is definitely Chester. It sounds like Chester, but it's so subdued. Whoa, went to like a whole anime character face there. That was wild. This reminds me of like Google's Deep Dream thing, the video they would make. Damn. Yeah. Are we gonna get a like nice heavy breakdown, please? We've got the subdued drum sample beats. Can we get a breakdown? Yes! Ooh! And it's so simple, but it works! And the drums are like... These drums are... Everything about this is just so simple, but it doesn't have to be intricate. It just works! Oh my god, this is so good. It's so weird to hear. Oh man. This is so good. I'm trying to think of things to say because I'm just like listening to. We're almost done. I'm sorry. I paused it just before the end, but my god, like everything about this, like I'm listening to it and like the drum beat is simple, but it doesn't have to be intricate and it just works. I think the most intricate thing I heard was the fill running down the toms right at the end of the breakdown in the middle. That was really it. Everything else has been so simplistic and it gets the point across, it gets the feeling across, and it's so weird, but I love it. It's so weird to hear. I can't tell if some of the parts are Mike Shinoda or if it's Chester, but like both vocal styles, both of those singers have very intense vocal signatures. They have very harsh vocal signatures. So to hear this song where it's very subdued, where it's like they're not belting the lyrics, they're just singing in a subdued way that's almost overpowered by the rest of the instruments. It's so bizarre to hear from a Linkin Park song, but it's so refreshing, which is so weird to say that like a song is refreshing when it was recorded 20 years ago and has only now seen the light of day. Let's finish this out strong. Let's go. Are we just gonna finish out how we started with that? Yeah, we're just finishing out with the sample beat. Just finish it out with the sample beat. Oh my god! And there was no other instruments behind it. It just finishes it out with the sample beat. God. They were so ahead of their time. That is so good. There's, I think, one other song. There's one other song from their album that I haven't listened to yet, which I think is called More the Victim. So I'm probably going to do that one later this week or next week. But like, damn, that was... It blows my mind how Linkin Park, you know, there's like I was just saying in the middle of the song there, like there's so much about Linkin Park's music where I have to like remind myself that it's like, no, this was a big deal back when this song was made. Like this was not a traditional thing for this genre. This genre wasn't traditional. It wasn't something that was widely accepted or common. You know, I mean, it was getting there back, you know, it was getting there back in 2003, Jesus. It was getting there in 2003, but it wasn't there, if you know what I mean. And so to hear it now, you have to, again, remind yourself that it's like, nope, this for its time was incredible, and it's still incredible. I'm not downplaying that. It's just that so many other artists have taken inspiration from Linkin Park stylings, and nobody does it better than Linkin Park. Like, God bless America. This was just it's so nice to hear that music again. I'm so happy. I'm actually really excited now for like any other special edition albums that they come out with. Like, what else was recorded during the sessions of making other albums of theirs, you know, that we've never heard before. Like this, we've got so many songs just from Meteora's 20th anniversary. What are we going to get for all the others? So I'm really excited for that. But yeah, so I'm going to go record more. I think it's More the Victim. I'm pretty sure that's the one that I haven't recorded yet. So we're definitely going to, yeah, it's More the Victim. We're going to record More the Victim here, and I'll probably post that later this week or into next week. But if you all are excited for that, definitely make sure to subscribe. Like the video if you like the video. Leave some comments down below and let me know what you all want me to listen to. And if I haven't listened to it, I might give it a shot. If it's as good as this, then I'll be probably as pumped about it as I am right now for this. So, yeah, comments, likes, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. And aside from that, I will see you all in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to be there in the next video, and have a good one.